Wow. 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 Hey guys, it's Deepica. So today's video is on the brand new, super requested Pat McGrath Labs first ever foundation, the Skin Fetish Sublime Foundation. When I got the PR package for this, I was like, this is insane. I never get excited about products these days because I feel like most brands are just sending excessively packaged product in massive, wasteful stuff. And this one was actually just beautiful packaging, and it really, really excited me. And so between that and just because it's the queen, Pat McGrath, coming out with foundation, which I think we all know her thing is skin, I decided why not do a review for you guys and help you kind of, especially people with my skin tone, understand maybe what color works for you. So in full disclosure, I got all these products sent to me from her PR team. Oh my God. By the way, there was this note. So basically, Pat McGrath and I are best friends. This is going in like a scrapbook. So I have all the information in front of me also, so I'll go through it and tell you what each of the products is supposed to do, the price point, and just do hopefully a very thorough review. First and foremost is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. I've said this already, but honestly, I didn't know I could get excited about packaging again in beauty products. I just feel like, you've seen a few, then you've seen them all, but I think she did an incredible job. Just off the bat, this packaging, this foil on the black, it just feels like exactly what I would imagine from Pat. This primer is $60. It's silicone free, which is nice, and they say to put a dime size amount, it's like a pinkish color to it, and apply with your fingertips. Prime, smoothing, hydrates, and renews with a silken effect that turns back time on your complexion. Oh, it has like a fragrance. Water-soluble, purified botanical extracts performs on multiple fronts to redefine the appearance of pores, as this luxe water-based formulation awakens and refreshes for visibly smooth skin with a velvety matte finish. I mean, I'll just say, as somebody who just launched her own beauty product and understands this world a little more, that was some good marketing. The verbiage, the terms, it just makes you feel like it's luxe. The thing I noticed right off the bat is the fragrance. It does have a scent to it, so if you're not a fan of fragrances, then this isn't for you. I personally am not mad at the scent. It smells like a perfume kind of thing. And do I feel like it's hydrating? Yes. Not like a moisturizer hydrating, because it still is mattifying your skin and supposed to cover up your pores. I don't know. I'll be honest with you and say I don't really use primers often, so I can't really speak to much of anything just now, but I think I'll be able to tell more once I put on the actual foundation itself. So to what I think is the most exciting part of this entire review, it's the actual foundations. This is Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. So I have 5 shades in front of me right now because they actually sent 3 and none of them were my color. They were all too dark. They all had like a red pigment to it. So now I had 2 more sent to me. I will tell you, I think that, and listen, she's just starting, so she'll probably get better at this, but their website does need more information about shades and trying to figure out your right shade. I think it needs a little work there, but I'm sure she'll get to it. What I'm told, just from the reviews I've seen, is that this is supposed to just be your skin, but better. One coat is supposed to be very sheer coverage, medium coverage with 2 layers, and full coverage with 3 layers. They say to gently press or stipple foundation onto areas that need extra love. Apply from the center of the face with the fingertips or the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation brush, blending outward. I'll do half of my face with the brush and half of my face with my fingers just to see what it looks like with both. The shade that I believe is mine is the Medium Deep 22 in Pat McGrath. Oh, wow. By the way, when you squeeze it out, it's very watery. This foundation, $68, 36 universal color choices and 5 shade levels, custom curated for all skin types, tones, and undertones. Sheer to medium buildable coverage, self-setting, post-perfecting, and long-wearing. Its sublime satin finish lasts all day. Infused with lush Phytoserum Complex, this nourishing formulation is designed to help fight the formation of wrinkles by preserving hydrolipidic film barrier of the skin and boosts hydration by activating the natural production of hyaluronic acid and ceramides. Diamond Core Power Technology improves skin texture, optically smoothing and blurring the appearance of lines and imperfections. Formulated without parabens, talc, fragrance, and oil-free. What I'm excited about is that it does seem like it's a very light foundation, which is my jam these days, and okay, let me just do, oh Okay, maybe this isn't my color. Yeah, it's not my color. This is medium deep 22. And so the other 3 shades I have in front of me that are too dark is the medium deep 24, medium deep 25, medium deep 27. None of those are working. I will say this foundation texture, it's beautiful. We're gonna try this again. Face wiped off, primer going on. It definitely does leave a mattifying effect, which, you know, the whole goal of a primer is that it's like creating like a canvas on your face. So when you put on the foundation, your skin is nice and prepped and primed. And that is what I feel with this. And it doesn't feel drying. I can speak to that. I do feel like this packaging reminds me of like Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is an iconic. Wow, that's so interesting. It's very liquidy. Like I'm into it. I think we're good. This is probably the one that I tried and knew it was my color. Okay, that's 1, 2. All right, I think we have a winner. Medium 21. Let's buff it out. Wow. Wow. I'm just going to keep saying wow. This is with 2 pumps of the foundation. All right, I'm going to try the other side with my fingers. I'll do 2 pumps too. 1, 2. When I usually do it with my fingers, I usually dab like this. I'm using my fingers since she said use fingertips. That's such a makeup artist thing to say. Wow. My thoughts on after 1 coat. This side of the face is using a brush. This side was just using my fingertips. This is what the skin looks like with just 1 coat of the Pat McGrath Skin Finish Foundation. Skin Fetish Foundation. I'm blown away. I really am. And I don't get excited about foundations ever. Wow. Do y'all see that glow that's right here and right here? This is for the girl like me who isn't trying to wear a lot but wants to just kind of smooth out the skin. Of course, I have grayness around my mouth area. You guys can see here and under my eye, but that's again going to happen with every foundation, hence why I created the Hue Stick. So I'm just gonna show you guys, and normally now that I've done this, I would have put this on first, but I just wanted you guys to see, since this is a review of the Pat McGrath product, what it looks like without anything. But since it is a lighter coverage foundation and they say you can layer to get light to medium coverage, what I'm gonna do now is put this on and then go over it with another coat of the Skin Fetish. I feel like every foundation I use, I'm like, you're so thick, I have to water you down, I have to put a serum in it. So now I'm gonna go over it using the brush and put a second coat. All right, put this under my eye. Second layer. Use the brush. Everyone expects Pat McGrath to come out with an incredible foundation, and the hype is real, man. Keep in mind, I have dry-ish skin, combination, but more dry. You guys, this is beautiful. And this brush made it apply flawlessly. I will just say I personally would not pay $55 for any brush. I would just use my beauty blender or my fingers or whatever brush I have, but I will say this brush did buff it into the skin very nicely. I'm so happy because I really wanted to like this, and I mean, you guys can see it. Again, like, I have no reason to say this. Like, I would fully tell you guys if I didn't like it, but this is going to replace the foundations I have on my vanity right now, which currently is Maybelline Superstay and Laura Mercier. So unfortunately, the Pat McGrath Medium Deep Powder, the Perfection Setting Powder, they send it to me in Medium Deep 4. That's definitely not my shade, so I can't really review it for you guys and tell you what I think of it. I mean, it looks beautiful, but again, this is like a bronzer for me. Maybe I'll use it as a bronzer on my face. And yes, I've been seeing in my comments on Instagram, people are like, Deepica, you've gotten darker. The answer is yes, I have. It's called summer. Oh my God, my skin looks really good. Bravo, Pat, bravo. All right, I'm gonna do the rest of my face and then I'll let you know how this wears. Now that I've done my full face, I wanna give you guys my thoughts on the entire Pat McGrath collection. The brush was incredible in terms of how it made the foundation like glide onto my skin, but would I spend that much on a brush? I personally wouldn't, but that's just because, like, for me, I don't know, I'm not like a makeup artist and I feel like I can use my fingers. It's such a beautiful foundation formula. Like, your fingers would work beautifully, a beauty blender would work beautifully. However, if you were curious, it is an incredible brush and it does work really well with the foundation. I mean, you guys saw the strokes, right? It's not a cheap brush, like you can tell it's quality. The primer, I mean, my skin looks incredible. It did create a great base, but again, it is an expensive primer. And as far as the powder goes, I'm so sorry. I really wanted to go and buy the right shade to really test it out for you guys, but unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do that, so I can't speak to the powder formula. Foundation though, definitely gonna be in my everyday foundation use. Pat, you nailed it. I wouldn't have expected anything else, so I'm glad it didn't disappoint. Okay, so that is my review on the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Foundation. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments below what other reviews you wanna see from me. I think I wanna do a video using all women of color founded beauty brands in a video, right? That'd be cool. Pat would be included. Some indie brands would be included. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.